Good morning, boys and girls. It's great to see you. Boy, it seems like it's been a long time since I've seen you, so I'm happy to be back today, and I'm going to be sharing a story with you. This week, we're going to change our focus in reading. That means we're going to change what you're thinking about as I'm reading aloud. We're going to be reading nonfiction books, and we're going to start with thinking about what do good readers do while reading nonfiction today. We're going to think about asking ourselves some questions and looking for some answers as we're reading. We're going to check in with words that we may not know what the meaning is and see if the text helps us figure that out. And we're going to make sure that our brain is engaged as we are reading. I have a fun story today. It's called Bugs Are Insects. And we're going to start talking about insects in science as well. And so bring all of your knowledge from your brain to this book. What kind of insect? And so what good readers do, remember, we're going to go back in and we're going to look at the cover. Bugs are insects. What kind of insect do I think this is? When I get a text, I'm also going to turn over the back, read what it says. Is a spider an insect? Is a ladybug a bug? So I'm not sure. I don't think a spider is an insect, but we might find out by reading this today. And here's some different books also written by the same publisher as well. So today we're going to stop and say, what do I know about insects or bugs? And are they same? It's telling me bugs are insects. And I'm going to check that out as we read. So get comfy and cozy. It's been a couple days since you've joined me for a story, so make sure you're settled. And here we go. Let me see if I can get on both pages for you. There are many kinds of insects living all around us. Ants are insects, so are crickets and mosquitoes, so are butterflies and bees. Oops, I gotta get this up higher for you guys. Insects come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. They don't all look alike, but there's a way to tell if something is an insect. Count its legs, count how many body parts make up its body. So the legs and the body parts seem to be important for this. Is a ladybug an insect? All insects have external skeletons. If you have a hard skeleton inside with parts that move, we have a hard skeleton inside with parts that move. Your skeleton holds up your body and gives it shape. But an insect has a hard skeleton on the outside with parts that move. The skeleton is like a shell around its body. It holds the insect up and gives its body its shape. A ladybug has an external skeleton. Does that mean it's an insect? So our skeleton inside our body holds up our bodies and makes our arms and legs and feet move. And insects have an exoskeleton on the outside, and this part would be hard, and it protects the insect. Maybe not. All insects have external skeletons, but not all animals with external skeletons are insects. Crabs, lobsters, shrimp, and scorpions have external skeletons too, but they are not insects. Many insects have 2 pairs of wings and a pair of antennae. Sometimes the antennae are long, like those of crickets or butterflies. Sometimes they are short, like those of beetles. This is a good one. But all insects' bodies are divided into 3 parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. There are 6 legs attached to the thorax. Anything that has 6 legs and 3 body parts is an insect. A ladybug has 6 legs and 3 body parts. Is it an insect? What do you think? Now look at this spider. This is a big one. Is it an insect? It has an external skeleton, but count its legs. How many does it have? Now count how many body parts it has. A spider has 8 legs, not 6. Its body is divided into 2 parts, not 3. So it is not an insect. A spider is an arachnid. Why don't you say that along with me? Arachnid. Scorpions and daddy longlegs are arachnids too. That's a great word, and it would be a great spelling word. You should look and see if you know how to spell that. Now we know that a ladybug is an insect, but is it really a bug? We sometimes call insects bugs. Many people think the 2 words mean the same thing, but they don't. A bug is an insect with a mouth like a beak and a head that forms a triangle. A stink bug is a bug. So is a bed bug, so is a water strider, even though it doesn't have the word bug in its name. So there are bugs and there are insects. But a ladybug's mouth doesn't look like a beak. Its head isn't shaped like a triangle. A ladybug isn't a bug at all. It is a beetle. Beetles are insects with a pair of hard wings you can't see through that hides the second pair of clear wings. The hard wings make a straight line down the top of the abdomen when they are closed. Different kinds of insects have different kinds of mouths to suck, pierce, bite, or chew. Those are all verbs. Those are all things we can do. A mosquito has a mouth that can pierce your skin and draw blood. A butterfly has a long curled up mouth part for sucking nectar from flowers, just like you suck through a straw. Different kinds of insects have different kinds of legs as well. Crickets have long back legs for jumping. Water boatmen have a wide, flat legs for paddling. Bees have fuzzy legs that can carry pollen from flower to flower. Grasshoppers have legs for making music. Some insects are good builders. Ants tunnels. Bees build honeycombs of their wax that comes from their bodies. Wasps build paper nests. These insects lived in large communities where they help each other. Boy, the wasps are out already this season, and they are kind of nasty. This beautiful weekend, I noticed quite a few wasps out. No matter what they look like or how they live, all insects have 6 legs and 3 body parts. Here are some creatures you might find in your backyard. Which ones are insects? Take a look at the picture, and why don't you point to or figure out which ones you think are insects? Did you get them all? Insects are all around, flying through the air, chewing on leaves, creeping through grass. Scientists think that there are more kinds of insects than there are kinds of fish or birds or any other animal in the world. Look at your own backyard and see how many insects you can find. And always remember to count their legs. That's the important part. 3 body parts and 6 legs. I hope you enjoyed Bugs Are Insects today. Think about what you learned, the new facts that you did. And we're going to be using these facts for a long time now, so keep them in your brain. Remember, it's nice to be back. I enjoyed sharing that with you today. I miss you. I love you. I appreciate all your hard work. Do a great job today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.